Hello there, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. CrawlinUK here with Syberia, the walkthrough part 11. That's a long name, eh? Well, last time I managed to get the spark plug which I needed for a dark tunnel just along the way. And I assume once I use this spark plug, make sure I've got it. Yep, I've got it there. Once I use this, it should light the tunnel up. We should be able to progress through this. It's quite linear at the moment. There isn't many ways to go. I had to get the spark plug by moving the big automatron in the back there one step forward, climbing up onto the roof and cutting it with the shears. I think I've still got them as well. Yeah, the metal shears. You go through a door that you make, and in that room you find the spark plug. If you go down here before you have the spark plug, it's just dark and you can't do anything.
That's going to work.
If that's going to work, you need the spark plug. There you go. Now we will switch it on. I've never seen a spark plug spin before. I'm never going to have it. I don't know what a spark plug's supposed to do. I just thought it's like a fuse of some sort. Looks like nothing of interest here. Oh, a rat. That's interesting. So there's a television there as well. I don't know if it's going to come on and give me a shock of my life. Let's follow the rat first. Nope, you cannot do that. Let's go down then. This looks like it's interactable. Is there something in the box there that I need? In the cat. That's what I should call it. Ah, there's a lever. Ooh. That's just another elevator. In we go. Okay, so there was no animation for either coming up or going further down. Yeah. Not sure where I should go just now, so I'm going to try down first. I saw the big organ thing. But there was an arrow pointing there as well. Does that mean I can go in this
That door
door?
is locked.
Yeah, the door's locked. So maybe that's the other side of the other one that I couldn't get in from the train station side. So nothing there that seems to interact. Now I'm a bit disorientated. Did I come from this way? I did. It looks very different. Can I come down the screen? I cannot. Over there. You got to check all these places because when I was in Vanderland there was so many. It's about 2 or 3 different areas that I didn't know how to find until the very last minute, and I could have done it a lot sooner. I don't think I can even go up the steps there. I almost feel like I'm at a loss here. Right, I'll go back to the piano thing. I call it a piano thing. It looks like a big organ. I just saw then these steps were accessible. It's not steps. It says something. Oh, there's 3 screws.
That's going to work. It looks like something's missing.
Yeah, you need a screwdriver to undo that. Or something flat. I'd use the bolt cutters. They're not bolt cutters, are they? They're metal shears. I must remember that. Oh, I thought it was a person then, but it's definitely an automatron to be sitting that still. Screwdriver, yeah, I'll have that, thank you. And I can no longer do anything. Back out, yeah, B. And we will unscrew that plaque, I guess. That's blocking the steps, the ladders. Yeah, here we are. Screwdriver, no. Can I pick it up? Not that I need it. Right, I'm up top. I can go in there. I can't go that way, and I can go in this thing as well. Ah, this is the guy who stole Oscar's hands. Oh, look, he was wearing red and he had
Hey,
that.
you! Who are you? Careful, I'm warning you. I'm not afraid of you, okay? What do you want? Why did you do that?
There must be some misunderstanding.
Because you reckon theft is all about misunderstanding, do you? Give me my hands back. Now!
Your hands? And what are those on the ends of your arms? I can explain everything to you. You see, I'm no thief.
Okay.
You broke into my train, assaulted my driver, mutilated him, and stole his hands. Apart from that, you are not a thief.
I have not stolen them, miss. Only borrowed them for a while.
You've got to be joking.
I'm not joking with you, miss. I would never take such liberties.
They belong to Oscar, my automaton engineer. Why did you steal them?
They are extraordinary. Real mechanical wonders. I would never have been capable of designing such hands myself. Never. Such workmanship. Such precision crafting. It is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
And just because you like them, you decided to steal them?
I have only borrowed them, little missy. Temporarily, you understand? Of course, I shall return them to you when I don't need them anymore. You can...
Excuse me?
You see, these hands are all I need to complete my plan. At last, I can finish off my automaton pianist and fulfill my dreams. Everything is now in place. You see, I have converted this old, useless, stupid factory into a magical theater. As you can see, the furnaces, piping, chimney stacks, they've all been converted into one gigantic organ. I will be able to accompany the world's greatest living singer. Now all I need is her...
Who are you?
Serguei Borodine, the director of the industrial city of Komkolzgrad. Or what is left of it at least. But who are you, for that matter? And why have you stopped in my station without authorization?
I didn't choose to stop in your station, but my train has a technical problem. My name is Kate Walker, and I'm an American lawyer.
It is very kind of you to come so far just to visit this place.
I repeat again, I never intended to stop here. I'm on a business trip. I'm a lawyer, goddammit.
Right. And what brings you here?
Like I said, a stupid mechanical hitch.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I can't make heads or tails out of your story at all. Without my engineer's hands, I'm stuck here, you see?
Everything I have designed, all that I have invented, everything is for her. Do you realize? Her. Oh, to hear her sing one more time, here in my factory!
But who is she? Who are you talking about?
Helena. The one and only Helena Romansky. Her voice is so pure, like an angel. One day she came here to Komkolzgrad. She sang here, you know, when our industrial city was in its heyday. Oh, so long ago now. It was almost unreal. It was magical. I remember it like it was yesterday. Then, later, a long time later, she saved my soul. She saved my life and gave it meaning. When I was told that the mining program was to be abandoned, that this industrial city was consigned to oblivion, that I, its director, would from then on be nothing but a guardian of these rusting remains of a bygone age, That is when I first formed my plan. To bring Helena Romansky back to this factory. But this time, she would sing for me. And me alone.
And is she okay about this?
Sure, sure. Once she finds out that I have done all this for her. When she realizes how I converted this vast network of pipes and tubes to create one of the most impressive organs ever made. Then, you know, this was no small achievement, miss. Once molten iron flowed through here. Now there wafts only beautiful melodies. But then I realized I had to make an automaton pianist. I began to despair that I would never create hands that were intricate enough. But then you arrived. So lucky, don't you think?
Yeah, that must have been a happy coincidence for someone around here. So, when will this Madame Romansky come back? When do I get my hands back?
I don't know. Maybe someone should look for her. Tell her. Hey, why don't you go? The quicker you bring her back, the sooner you can carry on your business trip. Now, isn't that a good idea?
And you promise that once Helena has sung, you will give me back my automaton's hands?
I promise, my dear. You have my solemn word.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to believe you. Where should I go hunting for this singer, then?
I have no idea. But for a woman of the world like yourself, finding her should pose no obstacle. Helena Romansky was a world celebrity, you know. I have collected many objects, souvenirs of her that I keep in a room. A shrine to her glory. It's like her own personal museum in a way. You should take a look.
Oh, is that done? Ah, he's lowered some sort of elevator, I guess. Oh no, it's a room, I bet. So I can now go that
This
way.
whole story is completely nuts.
Can you help
And what
me?
if I helped you to make some other hands, just for your automaton?
Why should life be complicated when I already have what I need? And I very much doubt you are in any position to create such a perfect pair of hands.
You mentioned an automaton pianist, didn't you? Where did you find it?
I pieced it together myself, my dear. Except for the hands, that is. I admit that I underestimated the intricacy of this part of the design. A pianist's hands are very important after all, but enough. Now he has a perfect set of hands.
Your passion amazes me. Have you designed any other automatons here?
No. Clockwork mechanisms do not interest me as such. I simply needed a robot capable of accompanying Helena Romansky on my huge organ. I adapted an existing model, a reject automaton secretary. I reconstructed it and adapted it to this new function.
An existing model, you say? Did you ever know Hans Vorarlberg? He was a kind of mechanical genius, like yourself.
Hans Vorarlberg? Yes. Or maybe... I don't know. No.
Sure, I understand. The number of automatons still functioning in this abandoned complex is amazing, though.
My dear, one thing is for sure. For many years, I have been totally alone here. If that man ever came to this city, he left long ago.
Okay, and
When
finally...
you stepped on the train, you were trespassing on private property.
Everything in this city, sweet lady, belongs to the state. And to all intents and purposes, the state in this city is me.
My train is not a part of this factory. And besides, we never would have stopped here in the first place if its engine hadn't needed winding.
Well, as long as your train is at this station, it may be requisitioned and used for industrial purposes.
Out of the question. And I forbid you to do so.
Maybe I won't have to. Perhaps we can maybe come to some kind of agreement, my sweet lady.
I hope so. And fast.
Okay,
Please excuse me. I have to go now.
looks like we're done.
So be it.
Can I take anything? It doesn't look like it. Let's have a look in
Seems
here.
this monorail is controlled from somewhere else.
It's a monorail, okay. Can't really see where it attaches to or anything. Down you go and over to the shrine. Okay, not what I was expecting. Dressing table, anything there? No, nothing. Ah, what's this? Book. Navigate. Young Helena Romansky's crystal clear voice moves amateurs and professionals alike, gathered for the 9th Folks d'Or Festival in Brussels. The young Russian soprano was the revelation of the event. She's an exceptionally talented singer, and at the tender age of 20, Helena looks to have a very promising career ahead of her. Helena Romansky's finest numbers are collected here on the Golden Disc, millions of copies of which are being sold around the world. Okay. Comrade Helena Romansky sings for the people. Her series of recitals with piano performance in the factories of our great republic. After Kiev, our diva arrived at Komkolzgrad. Ravishing Helena is seen here with the factory director, Comrade Borodine, and several admirers. Helena Romansky's success in Europe is assured. The great Helena Romansky, our national glory, appeared and triumphs every night on Europe's most famous stage. Following the Milan and Paris and Venice of Vienna, Helena Romansky gave an exceptional recital in which her voice was even more powerful and moving than ever. Helena Romansky at this point is at the peak of her artistic career, and her recitals that year are exceptional. The high point and testimony to the greatness is unforgettable interpretation of Rigoletto, sung with her great friend, the Russian tenor Frank Malkovich. Let's not forget that the latter has been recently decided. Let's not forget that the latter has recently decided to pursue his career in the United States. Yesterday evening, adoring crowds filled out the Bolchio to say their fond farewell to Helena Romansky, their diva, making her last ever public appearance. Romansky revolutionized lyrics, artistry, and her name has already passed into post-history. Though the well of emotion, fatigue, and illness, she merely managed to utter a tearful thank you. Okay, I've got the book, some letters here. Not known at this address, Madame Helena Romansky. So he's been sending to somewhere in Moscow. Dear Helena, Serguei Borodine. Okay. Press, get some letters. Ah, pressing the wrong button. X to read. Here we go. So is that who this guy is? No, that's Frank Malkovich. So let's go have a chat with him again and say, what's this about? I don't think there's any forward path really at the moment. Ah, look, the phone's going, so I must be doing something right.
Hello?
Did I wake you up? I can't sleep at all. This whole business just keeps turning round and round in my head.
Oh, good God.
What business, Dan?
But Kate, that argument we had, have you forgotten? I really need to talk about that again.
Oh, you know, I guess we were both a little high-strung, that's all. But don't sweat it, okay?
Yeah, sure. Getting carried away never solves anything, does it? I must say I felt really dumb when I hung up.
Really?
Yeah, I left the door to my office open and I was convinced everybody around heard me.
I'm so embarrassed, Dan. Please say I'm sorry to your colleagues from me.
It doesn't matter, honey. Promise me that you will never put me in that state again. You're usually so delightful. I have the impression that this journey is putting more than distance between us.
Well, it's true I'm living a whole load of new and amazing experiences.
Okay, I see. And still no Hans Laurelberg?
No.
Keep me posted. You know how important you are to me. Hurry home, huh?
I'll try. Big hug, Dan.
Okay. I guess things have been a bit nicer there.
Listen, obviously all this has been just one big misunderstanding. So you're going to give me Oscar's hands back, and we are going to get out of your city immediately.
Out of the question. I must have these hands. That is all.
Okay.
Please excuse.
So
How about I say, look at these letters.
out of the.
Nope.
Please excuse me.
Okay.
So be it.
How about I say, look at these press cuts that you've been making.
Out of the question.
No.
I'm sorry, I can't make heads or tails out of your...
Everything I had.
But who is she?
Helena. When I was told.
Okay, it's just repeating, so
Yeah,
I obviously pressed the wrong option. I'm skipping through it.
well,
I have no.
I need to
this whole story is completely nuts.
figure out what to do.
Please excuse me. I have to go now.
Excuse me.
So be it.
I can't go
Seems
this way.
It seems this
Monorail's control from elsewhere. Okay. I'll have one last try in here, just in case. You never know what's in these places. I didn't mean to come out there. Come on. Oh, there we are. We have movement. Nothing there. Oops, didn't mean to come back up. Just a statue again. Sofa, drawer. Nothing in the drawer now. Yep, nothing else available to look at. Gramophone. Is that me or am I walking on the desk? The gramophone. Ha! It's weird. That place is empty. Nothing down here. There's a steam thingy there. Can I change it? Nope. I have a screwdriver. What can I do? Go back and try prise one of the windows open in the roof factory? No, I didn't mean to go up here. I was just tapping A just to try find something or anything. Oh. I didn't know there was a button there. I was just pressing A and found it. I guess there we go. Ah, so that opens my way straight to the outside. Nice little shortcut. This just takes me back up there. Can I go down any further? No, I think that's a platform edge. Oscar. I'll go to Oscar, ask him the first question maybe, like help or something. Show him the book and show him the letters. Maybe he will say something. Maybe he'll say nothing. But I've got no clear view just yet. He is. He's not very handy right
How are you,
now.
Oscar?
Apart from the fact that I am incapable of drinking a cup of tea, of reading the paper, of scratching my nose, or even of adjusting my spectacles, everything is fine. Thank you for asking, Kate Walker.
Mission.
Oscar, we can only carry on our journey by train if we get your hand.
You mean bring back this singer Helena Romansky?
Ah,
Oh
yeah.
dear. And what else will we need to do to get the hands back?
Yes, but they're your hands.
Okay.
You know, Oscar, some of my reactions here surprise even myself. I didn't think I would...
Indeed, I admire you greatly for your achievements, Kate Walker.
That's sweet, Oscar.
The simple expression of a logical conclusion based on recorded data.
Help.
If it puts your mind at rest, Oscar, I absolutely do not need your help this time. Just take care of yourself while I'm away.
That's a request I'm happy to obey, Kate Walker.
This whole business is taking me out of my way. I'm beginning to wonder if I shouldn't just go back to New York and say that Hans Vorarlberg is dead.
Hans Vorarlberg dead? Do you have some new information you have not shared with me?
No, it was just a convenient hypothesis.
Kate Walker, you mean you are ready to lie? I am deeply shocked. I thought that you were a sincere and honest person.
Do you ever have a moment's weakness, Oscar?
Never, Kate Walker. Discouragement does not feature in my behavior options.
You're right, Oscar. We will find Hans and find him alive. That much I do believe.
That's much more like it, Kate Walker.
The
Take a
train.
note, Oscar. Not breaking down in this hellhole? Good idea.
How many times must I inform you, Kate Walker? This is not a mechanical failure. Why?
Always ready with the...
An engineer...
Oscar, we
Mission
can
again.
only carry on our journey by train if we get your hands back. And the only way to get your hands back is to accept the direct...
You mean bring back this singer Helena Romansky? Oh dear. And what else will we need to do to get the
Yes, but they're your hands.
You notice how the text is different from what she says there.
Oscar, we can...
Yes, but they're your hands.
Yes.
Exactly.
they're
What
your
else do we
hands.
need to do for the poor hands? Okay.
Right.
Weird.
I'm done. Take care of yourself, Oscar.
Good luck, Kate Walker. And don't forget me.
Okay. Was my trip here for nothing? Let's get off. Oh, there we go. So let's go back through the door. Through here. Just don't know where to go sometimes. This way? That's better. And then through this door. Maybe I can have a look at the Pianist. What's this? Not something I can touch. Up the steps. Nothing that I can see here. Let's see if we can go that way. It's a carpet, isn't it? No, can't interact with that. Fire rose. Have a quick look back down here. No animation again, just goes fast. Now, step on the rat. Come on, squash you. Yep, no achievement for that. I think that we can go that way if we push a minecart, but there is no minecart on the track that would push, so no, we can't go that way. Let's go back this way. When it was dark, she would interact with this.
That looks like a ventilator.
Yes, it looks like a ventilation desk. Can you unscrew it?
That looks like a ventilator.
No, you cannot. Can you snip it?
That looks like a ventilator.
You cannot. So what's the point of looking at a ventilation duct?
That looks like a vent.
It does indeed. When in doubt, make a phone call.
Hi, Mom.
Kate! What? Have you seen the time? Why are you phoning me in the middle of the night?
Sorry, Mom. I forgot about the time zones. Did I wake you?
Well, of course you woke me up. I was sleeping deeply, too. I simply gotta get my beauty sleep. I've got an absolutely crazy day tomorrow.
I'm sorry. It's just that it's real important and urgent. I haven't got a lot of time.
Well, if it really can't wait till tomorrow, Munchkin, come on, tell your mommy what's up. No way I'm calling Dan for you, if that's what you want.
Mom, listen, please. I seem to remember you're seeing a Marovich or something like that at the moment.
No. Malkovich, Munchkin. Frank Malkovich.
Yeah, right. So, but he's an opera singer, right?
That's right. They say he had the finest voice of his time, my dear. Imagine that.
That's just great. So then he must have known a famous singer called Helena Romansky. She's Russian too. Please, if you can ask him if...
Listen, honey, if it's stars you're after, Frank knows them all. I'll just wake him up and let him tell you himself.
You mean he's...
Oh, Kate, listen, you're still there. Frank tells me he did hang out with the Romansky once, but it was platonic. You know those singers. She's a great soprano.
Great. Does he know where she went? Does she still sing? Where does she live?
1 second, Munchkin. You know? Oh. Frank says she was very ill and she withdrew from circulation. Really? Okay. She went to rest in some spa somewhere. He thinks it was called Arrowbad, but it was 15 years ago and he's not sure. And well, honey, when Frank wakes up, he always takes a little bit of time to get going, you know.
Thanks a bundle, Mom. And Frank, too. You're both fantastic. Love you both. Thanks again. Catch you later.
So, okay, fantastic. It looks like I may have unlocked part of this puzzle, but I don't know what. I'm going to go back and speak to the guy, but I have to actually end this video here. I've got something to do. If you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. And always, if you've not yet, please subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. But as always, thank you very much for watching. Bye.